Hi everybody. Today it is time for a little bit of, again, a late September wrap up. I am so lazy. Genuinely, I should weigh like 90 million pounds because I do not do anything. I am the laziest person ever. So then time gets away from me and I'm like, huh, it's December and I haven't done my February wrap up. So I'm apologize, but better late than never. Okay. So, also, right now it's October 12th, and I am in the worst reading slump I have ever been in. You want to know how I know it's the worst? Because Magnus Chase and the Sword of Summer freaking came out, and I got it 6 days ago, almost a whole week, guys, and I'm like on page 150. When Rick Riordan cannot get me out of a slump, that is how you know it is bad. I have not finished a book in the month of October and I'm so stressed because I have all my creepy Halloween reads. I've got my Frankenstein and my Miss Peregrines. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. So after I film this, I'm going to read. I'm going to read a lot. It's just school and research paper time. Am I right, ladies? Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's get into it. The very first book I read in September was The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, and it's one of my brand new favorites, as I expected it to be. I tried to read this book several thousand trillion times, but I could never get past page, like, 2, because I was so bored. I don't understand. But this time, for some reason, it just stuck with me and I started reading and I was like, okay. Took me a little while to read it because in the middle I was like, oh my god. And my mom, who used to be, Brittany, I'm filming. My mom, who used to be an English teacher, she listens to my rants about books all the time, and I was telling her, I was like, I'm so bored, I just want to die. But then I got to the end and I was like 5 pages from the ending, and then she was sitting right there and I was like, I'm not ready for it to end. I went on an adventure. I went on a journey with Bilbo. It was the most fun I've had in so long. And clearly I gave this 5 stars. So I know I'm late and it took me 5 ever, but it was so worth it. It is so good. The next book I read this month, because we have AR in school, and if you don't know what that is, that's probably why you're a good person. We just have to read books and take tests on them, and I hate it. I hate it. I'll make a video about that someday. But to get my points, I read some Lumini Snicket because these are really easy to read, but they're worth plenty of points, and I don't have to read very much to be able to get my schedule, or get my what in the world? To get my points, so then I can go back to reading when I want to. But I love a series of Unfortunate Events. This is book 7, The Vile Village, and I give this 4 stars, I think. These are the funniest books. They're so much fun. They're so quick and mysterious. They're just so great. And so I also read the Hostel Hospital, which is book 8, and I also gave this one 4 stars. They're just, the first one is called The Bad Beginning, and I really think you should read it. I know I'm pretty behind on this. Like, this is what most people read when they were like in 5th grade or something, but I never did. But I'm so glad I got into this, and I think I have the next 2 or the next 1. I'm planning on reading it soon just because I love these, and they're so fast, and they're so funny and cute, and just, they're so great. They're so great. And the next book I read that month is Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. I gave this 5 stars, needless to say. Whitney has been telling everybody for years now just to read Mitch Albom because he's so great. And so our local college in my area has like a book bazaar annually or whatever. So I went and I got like 50 million classics. Did I do a haul on that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I did not do a haul on that. I'm having like realizations during this video. This is pitiful. I might have to refilm. Anyways, I cried and cried and cried so hard. It was so good, guys. It was so good. Wants to die. It was so good. I'm gonna stop talking about it so I don't start like vomiting or something. The next book I read this month was Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between by Jennifer E. Smith. This is the fourth book in the series that is the statistical probability of love at first sight, which I love. I love this companion series thing, whatever it is. I don't really like this, like, much. I mean, like, it was good. I gave it, like, 3.95 stars. I just couldn't give it 4, but I just didn't want to give it 3 or 3.5, but I don't know, it was kind of stupid and predictable. But I do like This Is What Happy Looks Like by her as my favorite out of all of them. But I mean, it was really, really cute, and I love her writing and stuff. It was just kind of cheesy and lame, but it was still good, though. I'm not trying to be all negative and such, but you know, this is a booktube channel. What you gonna do? And the last book I read this month, and possibly Tuesdays with Morrie was my favorite out of all of these, but this is really close, and it is Coin Heist by Elisa Ludwig. And I loved it. I gave it like 4.95 stars or something really ridiculous. There's just something about it that I cannot put my finger on it, but I loved it so much. There was one thing, like I said, I didn't finish that sentence. I like interrupted myself. Do you guys ever do that? Because I interrupt myself all the time. But just one little thing that I just can't figure it out. But it is so good. It's about, I haven't given synopses for any of these, but do that. This is about 4 kids who are from completely different social statuses and interests in school. They're just completely different people. Never thought you'd be friends. It's kind of cheesy. But then they decide to mint some money illegally. Yeah, it's like criminals and all kinds of stuff. They decide to... I am so bad at this. This is literally the worst video I've ever put up on my channel. But there's 4 different POVs. The characters were also interesting and so fun and just really, really quirky. And they each brought something new to the table. So you have a lot of diversity. You have like the poor guy and the jock and the cheerleader and the nerdy girl. It's like the coolest combination, and then such an interesting plot. And is this a debut novel? I don't actually know if this... Oh, no, it's not. But I plan on reading some more, you know, books by her because she's really good, and I recommend this one. Peruse Project was talking about it in one of her relatively old videos, and I remember thinking the cover was really nice because, you know, it just kind of like stands out at you. But it was so good, guys. It was so good. And a book I don't have with me because I left it in my mom's car. It's out in the garage, and I'm lazy and I didn't feel like going to get it. It's a book I DNF'd. One of the first books I think that I DNF'd that I haven't come back to and finished is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh, and I read about 75% of it. The most mind-numbing thing ever. I cannot stand it. Like, I've never said that before, and I'm like, whew, the cold wind of teen rebellion. That's like my favorite meme. But it was so stupid. Like, it was a really cool idea to have like 4 different seasons being like the kingdoms and stuff. That was so cool. But it was literally the dumbest thing ever. I liked Theon. See, I don't even know if that's his name. The guy that starts with a T, who she's like betrothed to. I liked him, kind of, sometimes. That's about it. That's just about it. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I might, but I don't have much of an interest. It was just kind of... I don't even know, like, I really didn't like the main character all that much, and I was really confused the whole time. I want to know if that was just me, so tell me down below if you read Snow Like Ashes. Tell me if you were confused the whole flippin' time, because I was like, who's that? There's so many different names, and just... Bottom line, wouldn't recommend it, but it has a lovely cover, but I'm probably going to end up getting rid of it because I genuinely just didn't like it. That's the first time I've ever severely disliked a book and didn't finish it. Like, this is the first for me, guys. So tell me down below if you've read any of these, if you liked them, you know, just give me some input. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.